a mess. Well, I hate to be predictable and everything, but I'm moving to Tokyo. Yay! I guess. Like, I'm really excited for the move, but I can also like see the criticism just coming at me. Like, oh, now you're just like all the other YouTubers. And I get it. I think for a while I held on to Osaka as like, I'm not like all the other YouTubers. I'm different because I live in Osaka. But that's also like kind of the reason that I'm moving. Like the reason everyone goes to Tokyo is because that's where all of the work is. It's where all the agencies and the clients and the companies are that I am working with already. And every time I do have to go work there, oh, can you come the day before? So I waste like an entire day just going to Tokyo. I love the bullet train, but I'm tired of that train trip. You know, other reasons that we're moving, like we'd outgrown this apartment for sure. And when we move to Tokyo, we're getting an office. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get an office that's separate from my apartment. So when I go home, I'm home. And when I go to work, I'm at work, and that is gonna be amazing. And the other reason is kind of don't have any friends left in Osaka. Like, we've got a couple of friends, but they're all like in the entertainment industry and they're off doing contracts and back and forth and that kind of thing. So it gets really lonely when you don't really know many people. And of course, like anything, when you try to like let something go or move on to something new right before you let go, like all the fun, happy memories start flooding back to you. And that's how I feel about Osaka. I love Osaka. The people here, they're so kind. They're just great. I love Osakan people. And like the vibe, the city. Honestly, if you're a tourist, I don't know if there's much here for you, but for living, Osaka is the best city for living, for sure. But, you know, all good things must come to an end or something like that. I'm excited for new experiences. So far, the apartment's not looking too crazy because actually we don't have to do most of the packing because there's a company, like in Japan apparently it's quite common, like moving companies. They come to your house and pack all the stuff for you, put it in the van and take it all the way there and put it in your new place. And it's really affordable. It's crazy. I was like, oh shit, that's gonna cost like 10 grand. It's costing $1,800. So affordable, I couldn't believe it.
Keeping in mind, we're able to get a cheaper price because we're moving in the off season, but also you can and should haggle with the moving companies. We got quotes from only 2 different moving companies and managed a $500 discount on the original price. But the other day on Reddit, I saw that someone said, schedule 3 to 4 moving companies to come to your place to give you estimates at the same time. Don't tell them you're doing this. It's very uncomfortable for them, but excellent for you. Our first quote was $250,000. After the dust cleared, turns out we're moving for $110,000. Let them fight. So yeah, the price is dependent on a lot of different things, but you can get a better deal if you can haggle.
There is a few things that I need to pack, like someone is coming to pick this up in just a bit. Hopefully, because holy shit, if you try to sell anything on Facebook, even not even selling, even just giving it away, people are so flaky. I guess I'll come, and then they just don't reply for hours. You message them later and they're like, do you have anything else free to give me? What? And then they just give up. And they're like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had to walk from the station. I thought you were gonna meet me there. How, why?
Got a lot of stuff. What do you reckon? Will it fit in the car?
They better take it.
So, because they have COVID, like, we're gonna like stand and watch and be like, you better take that shit. Put it in your car.
Shove it on the roof.
Anyway, somebody's coming in 10 minutes. Hopefully, she hasn't replied to my message, so she better be here. The stress of moving is very, very real. Today is the big moving day. Company is getting here in 40 minutes, and this is what the place looks like. It looks like unorganized chaos to the untrained eye, but I know where things are, mostly. I can't explain how much I hate living like this. It's so stressful. Anyway, we all know what it's like. Moving sucks. So, because we're like moving away from the apartment, I can finally show you the view. It's actually a really nice view because we're living on the 13th floor. We got a great view from up here. We can see as far as Abeno Harakasu, we can see the Cosmo Square, we've got the USJ Bridge, we got the Tenpazan Ferris wheel. I'm living like close to Sashiobashi and Bentencho Station in Osaka. I really like living here, it's nice. Except the closest station is a 12-minute walk, which I know doesn't sound like a lot, but in Japan city terms, it's quite a distance. Kind of, not really. Beautiful sunsets, I will miss this view. Well, we've got a great view of the next place as well, so that is exciting. I shouldn't be out here for much longer because I don't have any sunscreen on.
とお部屋なんですけど、
はい。
こちら細かいものとかはお入れしてよろしいですか？この辺とか。
そうですね。この辺、ここがちょっとね。
してちょっと楽になっちゃった。
Weird to not have to do anything. I have literally just been like sitting here, sitting at the desk, like doing some work, and just like weird not like watching other people pack your stuff. How good. Amazing.
Crazy.
Oh. Uh-oh.
絶対に折れると思うんですよ。
そうと思います。It's a two-man job. Look at the color difference in the floor between here, where the rug and the couch was, and then here where we walk. Because these like Japanese floors, they're so common. They've got these like teeny tiny little rivets, and then they get dirty, and you cannot get it out no matter what you try. And then it looks like that. How awful. Ta-da! It is clean. Oh, it's so exhausting. Nice, we did it. Oh, that fits together like Lego. It's so loud. It's in a wall. It's so scary. What? Kampai! A mere 7 hours later, and we have made it to Tokyo. Well, we made it to the hotel. We don't move in until tomorrow. At the hotel that we're at, there's a sizzler that's like just like downstairs from it. And we're like, sweet, let's just get sizzler. How good? And we're like, oh, how much is it like just for the salad bar? And then we're like, oh, it's 3,500 yen. We're like, for 2 people, right? It's like, oh, no, 7,000 yen total. Yeah, right. Let's go somewhere else. At this really nice Italian restaurant. Beautiful. Big day. The new apartment. So many boxes. It's just random stuff everywhere because we don't have a place for it yet. And like a lot of stuff is going to the office. Like all of this is going to the office. Probably this one too. I think all of this stuff is office stuff. And then there's the bedroom. I'm trying to like not show you out the window for obvious reasons, but that's also for the office. There's also for the office. Tricky. This is way too much stuff. I need to get rid of some things. So I have been looking for a bike for the longest time, and I decided I wanted an electric bike because it's just so much easier to go long distances with them, and we were looking at a bunch of stores, just none of them were doing it for me. Long story short, Chris found this bike. It ticks all of the boxes. I think it's an American brand. It's called Ado bike, like ADO bike, but they just launched in Japan. It's like perfect timing. So we typed an email and they agreed to send me one in exchange for a review. So here we go. I pretty much only got I've pretty much only got positive things to say about them. So what I was looking for in a bike was front suspension because it makes things so much smoother. I wanted disc brakes because they're just better in general, especially in the rain. I wanted it to be electric, but I didn't want to have to charge it all of the time. And I wanted a bike without that big old bar that goes across the middle, because if I'm wearing like a skirt or a dress, it's really hard to look like cute and demure and dainty if I like swing my back leg over the back of it. So it's nice, I can just like step through the middle and look very nice and ladylike. I've ridden it for 200 kilometers now, and I think I've only charged it three times? Maximum 3 times in that. The design's really beautiful. I love how the battery is stored inside the seat, so you can't see it. It doesn't look like a typical electric bike, and you also can't steal it because it's got like a special key and everything like that. I don't know, I think it's hard to show it on camera, but it feels like it's giving me so much boost when I put it in like the number 3 mode. It's great. I'm just like flying across the street. You know, I'm not getting paid for this review. They just gave it to me, but I do like it enough that I ended up buying one for Chris for his birthday. So in the end, I paid for this. If you're looking for a bike at the moment and you want something that's similar to this, they've got a couple of different kinds of bikes, so go and check out the link in the description. This is the Ado Air 28, by the way, not the Pro. It's just the 28, and it's excellent. Cannot recommend it enough.
The wait is over, the thrill is young. I'm close to coasting under the sun. I got no fears, only faith to the
7 hours or so since Chris started making the cabinet. We're still not even done. IKEA stuff that just like comes as its own thing, like one desk on its own. So easy, so nice to set up. But then like any of the kitchen units where it's like, add this, do that, or whatever. Everything is so unclear. I don't know, man. And then also, look at this. Look at all that space at the back that's unused. They got so much space. We've been like unpacking. We've unpacked so many boxes. And look, it's like messier than it was when we first moved here. All this stuff. Oh my gosh. I hate living in chaos, and that's exactly what this is. Okay, a couple years ago, I bought this plain white rug here. I know what you're about to say, Hannah, don't do that. It's gonna get dirty. And people did tell me, and I didn't listen. Yes, it got dirty, obviously. Not like dirty, but just like where the high traffic area is. It got dirty. So before we moved, I was like, all right, I'm gonna clean it myself. This is the only option. I like hung it over the balcony. I was so terrified it was gonna fall off the balcony, by the way. And like washed it and like scrubbing it with soapy water and like trying to squeeze the water out of it was insane. It ended up having to sit outside to dry for like a week. Windy and rainy and there's little like dust particles. Felt like it just like got dirty again straight after I'd washed it. So when we came to Tokyo, I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to some of your wonderful suggestions on Instagram. I never think of these things myself. All of my thoughts are just what everyone tells me on Instagram. And they were like, why don't you just rent a carpet cleaner? And I was like, why did I not know that was a thing? I was actually thinking, I was like, oh, maybe we can just like give it to like a carpet cleaning company and they can just do it for me. I sent it to this one guy and he was like, oh, no, I think it's gonna be really, I can't really guarantee that it's gonna be that clean afterwards. I think it's better if you just buy a new rug. And I was like, what? Sir, I am a reduce, reuse, recycle girly and I will not buy a new rug just because it's dirty. I've only had it for like 2 years. I'm not buying a new rug, are you kidding? I will not be peer pressured into buying new products. So I rented the vacuum cleaner, the carpet cleaner, and it's working great. It's very tiring, it's very tough, but it's working really, really well. Excellent, so satisfying. Just like a vacuum cleaner that you can spray water and vacuum up water at the same time, and it heats the water to like 60 degrees, so it kills germs and stuff like that. It only cost me like $50 for a 7-day rental. I know I'm gonna get an extra like 2 or 3 years life out of it. How good. Also yesterday we went to the ward office because we have to like register a new address and everything. Damn, it was busy. It took us like 3 hours just to like register our new address. And I still have to do my driver's license and I have to change my address with all of the banks and then we still have to find parking for the Jeep. And this is proving to be like the biggest headache because Jeeps are very big cars. A lot of the parking lots and parking spaces, they're not big enough for Jeeps. I'm not gonna jinx it and say it's not gonna happen, but I am a little concerned. I know, man, there's so much to do when you move. I think we're getting the couch tomorrow. Yay, that'll be nice. That'll actually like feel a bit more like home. Things are coming together, but it's so tiring. And I haven't even started looking for an office yet. Holy shit.
You can do it.
I need you
Yeah.
to hold it against the wall so that I can put the things on it behind the mirror. I can't do it by myself. You need to put the camera on a tripod.
Put it on the wall.
It's time to get rid of this. So many boxes. And you know the craziest part? I was saying like how difficult it is to throw things away in Japan. We can't even throw away the boxes here. It says specifically like you can't throw away like moving boxes. I can't even throw away my boxes. Crazy. Oh no. The man's here. Right. Yes, we're free. Free of the boxes. I never thought it would be so difficult to throw things away. Pretty much the only thing that we have left to do is move stuff into the office and then that'll be it. Wow.
So if you haven't noticed, this video is a little more casual than my usual ones are, and everything was filmed on my iPhone because I didn't really want to care about it because I was like, I'm gonna start a second channel. And then I realized how much I was struggling to even upload 1 video a month on my main channel, so I was like, maybe the second channel is not the right idea. The usual videos are back next week, hopefully. I've got like 3 videos in the works right now, and things are starting to move again. Thankfully, finally, things will be back to a regular schedule, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's already been been so great living in Tokyo, but it's been very, very busy. So thank you very much for your patience. Hope you like this video. Yeah, I'll see you next week with a regular video. Yay, I'm in Tokyo, woohoo!